See a lot of blobs out there, and a lot of people think they're really easy to tie. I personally didn't think they're easy to tie if you got to tie them right, and it is a case of tying them right. This one is. I'm going to show you how to tie it shortly, but yeah, you're wanting all your fits going back the same way, a bit like a hackle on a wet fly, and getting that right is crucial. There's a couple of ways you can do it. If you just if you tend to wind the fritz on, if one bit of fritz is going one way, you'll get like a gap in the blob. You just want like a perfect name blob. I'm going to show you how to achieve that quite easily without too much faffing about. So I start. My favourite blob hook is a silver short shank special from Fuller Mill, size 8. So we're looking to get this profile, just perfect blob shape. This is how I go about it. Start off with white thread. I like floss on my flies to finish off. This is just a white tie thread. I see some guys tying blobs with Semperfly, nano silk or any nano silk to get the head size right, but if you do it this way, you should be alright. So, a little bit of water. And I'm going to dip my fritz in the water, and then I'm just going to, with my thumb and forefinger, take the majority of the water off. Just run my fingers through that. Hook out the vise. Get the fritz in. Pull all your fibres back one way. Easy enough to do. And once you've done it, it makes the fly a whole lot. So you can see what I've done there with the fibres. Once that's like that, it won't come off. It'll stay going that way. So hook back in the vise. And you do the same with both bits of fritz you're going to use. So this is a tequila. This is how to tie the perfect tequila, in my eyes anyway. I've stripped the fibres away for the core of the fritz. I'm going to come up the hook shank a little bit. I've lost an implement which I need. I had it a second ago. I can maybe try it with scissors. Oh no, got it. So, all my fibres are going one way. To keep them going that way, I encourage them with my thumb and forefinger with every wrap. So that's 2 wraps. That's 3. For the chartreuse on a tequila, you're looking for 10 on this particular hook. 4. 5. Again, encourage those fibres. 6, 7, 8, 9. On the 10th, I just put my thumb there, pull it so it's at 90 degrees to the hook, and then lock with thread wraps. This is an alpha blade. It's as sharp as they get. This is a new one in here. I'm just going to touch this. Pull all the fibres back so they're out of the way, and just get a little bump of your tying thread to make sure everything's out of the way. Your bump's got to be your tying in point for your orange. If I hide that, you can see that light's really bright. So we've got to do exactly the same with the orange. Into the water. Get rid of the moisture. Give yourself the core to work with. You see I've exposed the core there. Exposed a bit too much of it. That goes on my bump. Stop a little bit behind the eye. Stick in a whip finish. So again, you're probably going to get 6 tons of this now to your 10 of chartreuse. 1. Okay, encourage it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, and I've got that little bit of space there, and up on my 6 I'm going to lock in again with my at an angle of 90 degrees, like so, in on my blade, and then I'm just going to come in and tidy this up. Hence a little bit of space at the front. Any stray fibres, I'll show you how to deal with these in a second. There you go. Because that's wet, you can, again I'm looking for bits and pieces that I should have to hand here. Because it's wet, you can take your fingers out the way and your thread out the way and just come at it with a lighter and it'll take everything back. So, whip finishing, because my blade's there. Red head for me on these flies. Come in with your glow bright number 3. And then whip finish. Tapered, oh you bugger, I mucked that bit up. Nice tapered head. And there's your perfectly finished smooth blob. A little bit of varnish on the head. And there he is. Once that's dry, it'll be looking exactly like this. And that's your perfect shaped blob every time. Faffy, but definitely worth it. Really hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please subscribe. Take care. Bye bye.